Outer Orange.
I'm back! We are here for the December peels. And I have a new friend, guys. Look, my new friend. Noman sent me this actually, along with a couple other things, but this is actually one of my favorite Pokemon that's recently come out. I love the tail. Thank you, Noman, for the Christmas present. Welcome back to December Peels. This is another Peels. It's another month. We are officially at the end of the year. You guys are seeing this pretty much at the end of the beginning of 2022. But today we're going to talk about pretty much stuff that I've been doing outside of Cardfight Vanguard. So that's pretty much what this is all about. So I'll just start off with my room's changing. As you guys can tell, I'm at a different angle. I actually have a different desk. It would be easier to remote fight with this. I have a whole new system going on here, and that's pretty much what happened here. So now I get to have even more space to put all my weeb stuff like this. Oh, I dropped it. Why do I always do this? But anyway, here's like this. I have like Toya here and stuff like that. And I can actually showcase her. Here's Megami, the best waifu, and then here's secondary best waifu Tamari as well. So outside of that, I also did other stuff. Built my Lego, which I made a whole, for Christmas, I got a Lego Nintendo 64 system, entertainment system, and NES. Gosh, I went all the way around for that one, all the way around. It's literally like a Lego set, and I'll have pictures because on Twitter, I made like a whole big like post about it, and I made that, and that took like a lot of time. It was really fun. It was really fun to build, but I pretty much had like nighttime where I could like work on it. So like every single night, I'd put like 4 hours or so into it. On top of the Lego set, I have a bunch of random shows I was watching. There was a lot of stuff going on in like my work life, so I had a lot of background noise kind of just to help me focus and just, you know, do my work stuff. I'm going to start with Never Have I Ever. It is this is, by the way, a lot of these are like trash shows, just FYI. Like by trash shows I mean it's like romantic comedy, some kind of, you know, teenage drama, one way or another, whatever. So just warning. Recently I actually talked to someone about it on my Discord, someone who understands my taste in trash shows, understands the culture of trash shows. I didn't know the show existed. It has 2 seasons now. I randomly saw it and I clicked on the first episode and I was like, I'm just gonna watch the first episode and then I'm just not gonna touch it. Probably gonna be really bad. And then 24 hours later at nighttime and everything, I'm already on season 2. So apparently I like the show. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty much a story about a girl who lost her father, and she lost her father, was paralyzed, all this stuff, but then she's not paralyzed anymore. Still lost her father though, dead. The father's still dead. But anyway, regardless, it's just a story about a family just figuring out the loss of a father. And as this is happening, other things are happening too. You know, she's trying to figure out her life. She has like a therapist she goes to and all this stuff. And then you see like the friends in the group and stuff like that. And you kind of just start easing into the life of the person. Her name is Debbie, person who lost her father and it's going through all this stuff. And you're kind of seeing like how the circle of life is doing. It's a very simplistic show is the best way to put it. Like it's already been done, but strangely enough, the characters are actually very engrossing. I really couldn't tell you why, but I think the characters is what actually got me to keep watching this show. Not so much the main character, but literally every other character in the show, and kind of just the atmosphere the show gives. And it's narrated by like famous people, which is so strange. These are like Christmas movies that kind of went through and just kind of watched, and so I'm just gonna name them like one by one. I have like a little list here of the movies because I couldn't remember off the top of my head what they were called, but pretty much it's The Princess Switch, Holidates, A Christmas Prince, and Love Hard. They're like all these random Christmassy movies that just involve like romance, all this stuff that I just kind of binge watch through at night or kept on background or watch them during lunch or stuff like that, because I just am a sucker for like a Christmas film and a romance in one movie and comedy and all this stuff. And actually some of these had some really good actors and actresses in it and stuff like that. It's actually, none of them were bad. The Princess Switch actually has a 3-part thing, so there's like part 1, part 2, and part 3. So there's like a whole, like you can watch one, not watch the other 2 type of thing, or we watch the first one, not watch 2 and 3, but you know, there are parts, those are a little bit longer and all this stuff. So it's just something I randomly do. Netflix has a thing for doing this nowadays. Love Hard has the same actress from Vampire Diaries. The main actress, I think her name is Nina or not something like that. Demi, I don't remember what her actual Nina. Her name is Nina DeBreve, I believe is the full name. But yeah, so it's Nina, and I think she's cool as an actress. And actually in this movie, it turned out really well. Actually, I think out of all these movies, my favorite is definitely Love Hard. It was just a little story about a girl who meets someone online and they meet in person, and the person online is not the person that they said they were in the pictures and stuff like that. So it just kind of starts there. And then also there's Agretzko. So Agretzko season 4 came out, and oh my god, I binge watched the hell out of that. I think I started around like 6 p.m. and I was playing like I was was building my Legos. A lot of these shows I watched through my Lego building. Yeah, season 4 of Agresco came out. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was amazing. Spectral Designs was talking about it too. He brought it up on his Twitter, and I watched it as well. I haven't really talked about it because I kind of forgot to talk about it, but season 4 was amazing. I enjoyed it. I think all the Agresco seasons are good. Some are worse than others, but this one was, I think, better than the half of season 3. If you're an Agresco fan, I highly recommend watching it. It does go really, really fast. The episodes aren't that long, and there's not that many episodes, so you're gonna start it, and before you know it's gonna be over, and you're gonna be sad like me. And then also, I watched Toradora. No, wait, calm down. I've already seen Toradora. I've seen it 4 times to be exact, but only seen it in sub. So I've never actually watched this show in dub before. So during my Lego building, again, we're going back to Lego building because a lot of these shows I had the background during this, I decided to watch Toradora, but I watched it dubbed. I've never actually watched, it's been a while since I watched the show dubbed that I've already seen subbed. Actually, if anything, I don't usually do that ever, but I really wanted a good background show, and every single time I think about Christmas time or anime, I always think about that Christmas episode that happens in Toradora because it actually is a really good Christmas episode. So I actually decided to watch it, but because I was building, I can't really read the subtitles. I watched it dubbed. It's actually not that bad. I didn't like it at first. Episode 1 was kind of weird to me, but the more I watched it, the more I started enjoying it. The more I was like, oh, this is actually pretty this is pretty good. It's pretty good. Like the way they portray Taiga and the way they portray like the male protagonist and everything, it actually comes together. Like she's really anger mental, and in the Japanese ones, you actually don't see her anger mentalness as much. You see her punching, kicking things, but the way she talks and stuff like that is a little bit more like chiller. So watching it in English actually forced me to see Taiga from a different angle, and I actually got a chance to see her being as anger mental as she actually is and how easily frustrated she gets, and it's actually pretty funny. So I thought that was kind of cute. And last but not least is Good Morning Call, a show I just recently started and going about halfway through it. I'm starting to lose interest, but I thought I'd throw it in here. It's from a shoujo, so the shoujo is called Good Morning Call as well, and it's kind of cute. I got the Japanese volumes just so I could read it. I'm actually currently reading the manga. I think I'm probably gonna stick to the manga and probably gonna drop the show because the show is starting to kind of get a little too extra. It's a very extra show. If you watch the first episode, you understand what I mean. Everything is super amplified and super inflated, and every situation that happens is like super a big deal. They do it on purpose just to keep people engaged, but to me, it's a little bit too much. Girl tries to move into an apartment, and guy moves into the same apartment. They didn't know this, and they're forced to pretty much live together, and they have no way to get out of the situation for whatever reason. So they're stuck together, living together, and the guy happens to be the highest guy in school, and the girl is just a nobody. And so it just kind of starts from there. You start meeting other characters. They kind of just builds from there, and I picked up the manga, so I'm probably just gonna stick to the manga. And it's really old, by the way. This is like, I think, a 1997, I think it's 1998 that it came out when, or that it started coming out with. So it has like the old anime style with the big eyeballs and stuff like that, but I really like it. I think it's cute. It's part of my copium, my cup of tea of shoujo, my cup of tea of shoujo. So with that being said, I really like it. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it for my December peels. I don't have much else. I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update, but also, have a video on, January 1st, because it's officially the new year. It is new year. If you're watching this video, it is 2022. 2022! Woo! 2022. Let's go. Let's go. This is the best hairstyle on the planet. I hope you guys had a wonderful new year. I hope you're ready for 2022. Tell me your goals, your likes, your desires for good old 2022 in the comments below. Tell me what you're looking forward to. I'm looking forward to growing as a person, getting better, getting my mental health nice and straight, getting better about my mental health, all that stuff. For those you guys don't know, I do struggle with mental health, but I'm trying very hard to be better about it. Obviously on YouTube, YouTube kind of helps with that kind of stuff. So, I have a 1K special coming out tomorrow. You will see the premiere on my YouTube channel right now. So please feel free to watch that. It was a lot of fun, a lot of work put into that between me and the content creators, and it being on Twitch and having my mods to take care of it and all this stuff. So you definitely should check that out. It's super fun. There was a prize with it and everything. It was pretty fun. We had an amazing group of people, 10 wonderful people that were in on this. So, feel free to check that 1K special out as well. Welcome 2022. Let's go. Peace out. Bye.